This week it's an inheritance and your fortune, or lack thereof.
This episode of Scam School brought to you by Domain.com.
Look, man, I ain't gonna say that I changed my name to Brian Brushwood. I'm just gonna say that Brian Baratheon had some bad juju around it. Welcome to Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. Hello, beautiful people, I'm Brian Brushwood, and this week, it is an inheritance that must be divided equally among heirs. That usually works out well, right? I'm sure it won't end in bloodshed. Oh, there we go. Jason, Kristen, Crunchy, and Mike, for many years, I have ruled over the world of scamming. This is my kingdom. There's not a lot in my land. There's only 4 beers, but I am about to ascend to scam heaven. However, I've decided that it is up to you to parcel out my inheritance to you. Okay, so the rules are you have to make 4 plots of land, all of which use 15 squares. All of them are identical. They're all shaped identically, and each of you should get 1 of my 4 precious beers.
And we can't move the beers.
No, they're fixed. I mean, unless I do this, in which case, from heaven I could do this.
Heaven's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and it all has to be contiguous. It's no checkerboarding.
Okay.
It's a single plot of land. You have to be able to jog from one side of your plot to the other. Just try something. See what happens.
So, this isn't gonna work.
You guys are all claiming. Wouldn't it be weird if you guys figured it out that way?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I promise that's not gonna happen. Yeah,
Okay, this won't work.
Okay,
This
all right.
isn't gonna
I'm
work.
starting to get it. It's starting to.
This isn't gonna work.
This is seeming very fair. I don't know that all the plots are quite so even, though.
They're not even. No.
They're not at all.
We each have a beer though, and then
No, this is a good start, though. This is a good start. We're seeing the problem right here, right?
Yeah, totally.
You want to try starting again? So remember, as you guys are playing around with the shapes, remember that everyone else has to do the same shape. So think in those terms.
Yeah.
This is gonna be one of those where it's 6 hours later and no one leaves! And we have to use all 15.
Well, yeah, otherwise you won't parcel everything out.
So we
Is
have to have
this
everything
like one of those tricks where it's
Well,
like,
dude,
where it's like
actually,
that?
no. Oh, that's a big. I've come back from beer heaven to tell you that you have to use all the land. You can't just each of you take one
Okay,
square.
I thought that's what you were gonna
That's
end up telling us.
Man, Beer Heaven really made Brian a jackass.
All right.
It's gotta be like an L shape, right?
Right.
There you
yeah.
go. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I was thinking.
That was the hint I was going to give you. Is obviously there's some kind of hook that happens to get these.
No, yours down here. 1.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Now
One,
you're
two,
thinking
three,
with
four,
portals.
five,
Look
six,
at
7,
this.
8, 9, 10, 11. That would make 50.
All right, so you have a giant L, and if you put this here,
Yeah. 2, 3, 4.
so you have 2 nested L's, and in fact, you
Right.
probably don't want to have that one there. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm back from beer heaven. Something just occurred to me. If you guys want the answer to this inheritance puzzle, I'll sell it to you for 1 beer.
You got it. Yes. Deal.
All right, Toasty, I'm going to give you guys the answer on it. Hello, my friends. Space is infinite, surrounds us, it extends forever. It's not unlike a pizza. It has no corners, and yet it has infinite corners. Where in space will you find your corner? .com, .net, .pizza, .space. Top level domains, a light year wide. With our friends at Domain.com, you can get your own corner of .space, top level domain. You'll get your corner of the .pizza pie with Promo code Scam School. Scam School. You'll save 15%. Scam School. I like anchovies on my pizza. That is not popular. Anchovies. Boom. Every so often, somebody sends me a puzzle that just breaks my brain, and I'm thrilled that you guys are just as dumb as I am. This one came from Bernard Paping, I hope I'm saying that right, from Nuremberg, Germany. And when he first sent it, it was just like a graph paper grid, and it was a story about like statues with an inheritance. I thought it would be better to make it a real thing right here at the bar using napkins and beers. The key is to remember 6, 1, line, and then 2. 6, 1, line, 2. So doing the same thing, this time we'll go 6, 1. Go ahead and do the line, Crunchy. That's right. So you line and then 2, right? So you end in a square. All right, now you take it, Clam Brown. Go. Perfect. So 6, 1,
Right.
and then do line. There you go, 2, and then finally 6.
And I'm like 4 beers in. There's no way I could have pieced this together. Line.
And then 2. Oh, at last I have returned from beer heaven, and there is peace among my children. Drink your beers. Very good job, beautiful people. Well done. Gotta give a huge thanks to Bernard Paping all the way from Nuremberg, Germany for sending this puzzle over to us. I know it's a little bit more complex, but hopefully you were as fooled as they were. And if you're not, then you can fool other people because you're awesome, which is why you and I should be best friends at twitter.com/Schwood. That's SHWOOD. There is no C in Schwood. Don't forget to join us next week because we are going to travel all the way to Nuremberg, Germany to high five Bernard and say, good puzzle, bro. That seems like a good expenditure, right? We can afford that. No catty corners.
All right.
I mean, no catty corners, Jason. There's lots of ladies up here. Maybe you should commit suicide. There are no pizzas on the moon. But the Yoon. I said the Yoon. Look upon Uranus in space. God damn it, you made me laugh.